we should be live, I think. Give it a few seconds. Okay, yeah. Let me just set it to live chat. Alright. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's Halloween? I think of Halloween Town in this game. But, how's everyone's, 4th of July? Got plenty of stuff I can do. The question just becomes what I should do. Plenty of worlds that I haven't, been to. I've actually been to all of these, but I have... Oh, wait, I forgot. There's Lion King over down here, too. I think I'm going to Atlantis first. Even though the title said I'd return to Twilight Town first. But actually, might as well just see. This feels like it's almost setting up for... I know Kyrie is in Twilight Town now, so... Oh, hey, look. Some of those, puzzle pieces. I feel like this is basically just, like, not really a full world. This one is the angle they're going with. I believe I talked to Flounder. Let's see if we get anything.
Ariel! We'd like you to come with us, Ariel. Have we got something to show you?
Is it just me, or does it kind of look a little like Kirk?
It's a pretty cool statue, huh?
Looks like some kind of prince.
Maybe it's the hair. I think it's the hair.
A prince?
Or probably the facial structure. Musical challenge. Score 5 or more excellence in a row. I don't think I can do that. A why god will appear. By in tune with the song and the god. Oh, okay, wait, so I'm supposed to specifically target that brighter spot. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. See if we can do it, chat. I'm absolutely terrible at these.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl?
Oop.
The girl who has everything. Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's it's and what's it's galore.
Mm-hmm.
One thing bobs, I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Okay.
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call 'em? Oh, feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they steal in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be.
Like I said, it's kind of weird of them to have just decided to do it for the musical parts for this game, this game specifically, and then in this world. I mean, this is probably one of the ones I would have chosen for. I said this last stream too, but it does make the world different.
Ariel, we're here to help you, you know?
Oh no, you three stay out of it!
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you were gonna tell your dad about it.
What am I going to do?
And you know her dad is just gonna blow up the statue. You're late, Sebastian. Is something wrong? Oh, nothing, Your Majesty. That's good. Tell me, how's the song for the musical coming? Finished, Your Majesty. All the wonderful things. I do like how they actually write him with his accent. All the wonderful things found here in the ocean. It'll be my finest work. No, it probably won't. See, one of the things I find interesting, most people don't, when you're a kid, I feel like you kind of empathize more with Ariel and just a true love thing, but the king had a point. Like, she is, for one thing, her fascination with the surface is, like, dangerous. It isn't the same as just like, oh, I could go and visit other countries, I can go and see the world. It is kind of like, there's another world that's completely hostile to you. Or potentially hostile to you. And on top of that, like, for example, her liking the prince, like, okay, well, then you've got the typical dad thing, you know? But added to that, it's like, well, I mean, she literally just, she even just meet the guy. She, like, had a singular encounter with him. I'll take her part instead. Will never work. What's up? Suppose this perfect song for the musical, but I think it's gonna be too complicated for you. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so it seems like Atlantis is set up to be kind of that world you keep going back to. And it also seems like it's less involved with, in general, with, the actual main storyline. So in this case, I've got Twilight Town to go back to, and then I've got Lion King to go to. I think I might as well just do Twilight Town, because I did, kind of set up the stream title for that. There we go. We're landing in Twilight Town. That is another thing I like, that you can go back to Twilight Town.
Help! The Sandlot! It's Cypher!
Oh?
Somebody please help us!
I guess I'll go and
Sounds like we've
check
got
that out.
trouble.
My guess is he got turned into a Heartless or something. I do like, too, that they do like reusing this area. Because it's such a good hub world. It makes such a good hub world. And it kind of is a hub world, sort of, in... Oh, let's go ahead and do some chests. It kind of is a hub world in, 300... What was it? 356 Street? I forget the name, but that one. The one where you first meet Roxas. Kind of is a hub world. Not really. But that's because I think that's mostly because it was a DS game. I think they always kind of it's very or I played it on DS at least. It's very clear though it's designed to be that way. I always kind of wondered, did they make that decision with the idea it would be a location you visit in another game in the future. Or maybe they wanted to do it as a hub world, but then obviously like the tech limitations and stuff. Tech limitations or time limitations or something like that. There we go. Alright. Alright. But yeah, my 4th of July was kind of just, I wouldn't say rough. I enjoyed it, but I was busy the whole time. That was, because I always work I worked a lot, oftentimes during the holidays. Which I don't mind, because usually I work early in the morning anyway, so for me it's like, and I'm kind of an early riser anyway, so for me, it's always been like, well, I can either, if I'm gonna wake up at like 5 or 6 o'clock anyway, I might as well go get some work. And usually it's like you get off early, right? Because there isn't really that much business to do. So then, yeah, go home and then enjoy time with the family or whatever event for that holiday you're expected to go to. That's how I've always liked it with holidays. I don't know, like, for me at least, I like having that it's extra pay, it's extra pay for aid. You know, it's not too intrusive normally. Sometimes it is, but not too intrusive on the holiday itself. I can kind of get some stuff done that I normally wouldn't be able to get done during the day-to-day operations of my job. Maybe just stuff that's been said for a while, or cleaning up some parts of the workspace that have been like kind of ignored. All right, the Sandlot is over here. I took like the most roundabout possible route for it. Oh, damn, Cypher's got it rough.
We'll take it from here.
Yeah, yeah, buddy. I thought you had this. I will say, too, Twilight Town is probably the most like the old worlds of Kingdom Hearts that I've seen. Oh, maybe that in Hollow Bastion is kind of still like that too, where it's a lot more platformy. damn it. I feel like something unusual happened there. Finishing leap. Alright, let's do this. But why am I shadow monster mode? I can't even revert. Yeah, this form is shit, but it's also clearly not my drive. Some kind of other form. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so it's clear I shouldn't use drive here. Something is clearly going on in game. I wanted to double check that because I noticed at the prior that Sora had this weird shadowy look. Let's try playing with summon instead. Drive. Genie's a weird one in this game. Okay, that's interesting. There we go. Oh, fuck. Okay. there's something weird with the Valor forms, and I think it very clearly wants you to go into your forms in this. I think that's the idea of the encounter. Alright, let's go ahead and actually win the fight now. Okay. That's another thing that's very different with this game versus the first one. Oh, you know. Okay, yeah, the interrupt is a bit less powerful, I guess, in this game versus the first game. That's something you have to get used to, I've noticed. I really am losing this fight. I need to lock in. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. There's some weird things in this fight, though, I will say that. It's very clear the game is trying to go for that, though. This is supposed to feel unusual for a fight. But though, part of me is wondering if I'm not supposed to go and do the Lion King first. Okay. Okay, now I just use this and wield it to beat up on them a bit. Alright, alright. There we go. Alright, alright. There we go. Alright. See, that was a tricky fight. I think a lot of it, these enemies are kind of interesting. I didn't feel like it was unfair. I felt like I kept
By the
fucking
way,
up.
Have you seen a man named Axel?
Oh.
I expect he's here somewhere.
Is he in the same boy band as you?
You see, Axel's no longer acting in our best interest.
Is he with the organization too?
Yes.
You having a fight?
Not a very organized organization.
Don't let your guard down. Axel will stop at nothing to turn you into a heartless.
Gee, thanks for looking out for us, mister. But I'm sure
It
we
is
can take care of
interesting with that,
ourselves
with
just
Axel.
fine.
Glad to hear it.
He's kind of the exact
Axel aside,
opposite,
would break our hearts to
opposing
hear something
opposition to
happened
the idea that nobodies don't have hearts, or rather, nobodies don't have emotions and just pretend.
True, we don't have hearts. But we remember what it was like. That's what makes us special.
What do you mean?
We know very well how to injure a heart.
Damn.
Sora, you just keep on fighting those heartless.
Let's jump in after him.
How come?
I'm not sure, but maybe he'll lead us to the organization's world.
Don't be reckless.
It is lucky for them that they
You
can
want
do
to end up like Riku.
portals and stuff.
What?
Oh. Like, wait a minute.
Hey! Wait! What did he mean? End up like Riku?
Hey, how about you get out of my town now? You've caused enough trouble.
What do you mean?
Have it your way. Come on, guys.
Should I let them beat you up next time? Make
This
up your
goes
mind.
to the strongest guy in Twilight Town.
No, Goofy.
Thanks, but we don't really need it.
Whoa!
I do that like that with Cypher. He's proud and he's clearly kind of an ass, but he is kind of like,
thanks, right? Do you know
nah,
a girl
nah,
named Kyrie? Kyrie?
look,
I
you
sure
get this
do.
fair and square.
Then you better come to the station.
Trophy obtained from Cypher. It's decorated with 4 crystals. Alright.
Let's go.
Alright. I might as well. That's the thing too. It does actually have shops and stuff. I do like that I can actually see what the rings do before I buy them too. That's another thing that the old game, the first game, I don't think had. I think was a problem. Okay. I wish that extended to. Okay. There we go. Alright. So he said the station, so that's where we gotta go. That's where we'll encounter Kyrie. Locked and won't move. But yeah, you can clearly see signs of when you were Roxas, and part of me always wondered, like, what would it be like if there is if that world where Roxas was like grown up in this town, and then
Hey, so how do you guys
to deal with all this stuff.
Kyrie was really here?
And it was like that
Yeah.
version, because that's the thing.
And she
Sora,
said she was
I feel like
looking for you.
these friends
Tell me
feel
where she
more
is.
like a
Well,
group
I
of
don't know,
friends
it's
than
scary. If you stick
Riku and Sora
around,
did
Sora's
in the
bound to
beginning.
show up.
yeah, he said he's coming back.
Okay.
Maybe it's because they feel like they have
Took you so
distinct
long,
roles.
Kyrie.
Oh, there's Axel.
Somehow, I just knew you'd be here. I tell you, Kyrie, you've got a lot of guts jumping right into the darkness like that.
Let go of me. Let go.
Yeah, you could try kicking him. Try sticking the dog on him.
Kyrie.
You think it might have been Axel?
Sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. Come on, cheer up. Like I can even say that. I gotta help Kyrie. That was close.
Sora?
Sora, are you okay?
Huh? What?
All right. I expected a bit more from in this world, but I guess it's fair they don't want you to linger on it too much, considering how much you've already spent in Twilight Town. It's probably a good choice to just have it in there. As far as the actual world goes, I was wondering. I feel like I'd have liked a
What
boss
just
battle.
happened? A new road is open, and Kyrie and Riku are waiting somewhere along it.
You'd better hurry then.
You
Well,
coming back?
I will, but I'm gonna go visit. I'm gonna go visit Lion King Land first. I think that's what I'll do. Oathkeeper enhances magic and increases duration of a drive form. This limit form alone with the help of friends far away. Interesting.
I passed on the message as you so desired. I told the young Sora to keep defeating the Heartless.
Good. Not only have you the power to inflict pain, you also have the power to plant seeds of doubt. in one's receptive heart. Sora will soon begin to doubt himself. It will cause him to hesitate, and that hesitation will turn to anger. That anger will fuel him to get rid of his apprehension and move forward. He will pave the way for the future we desire.
There's something I've meant to ask.
About Axel, the poor fool. How long will he keep chasing the illusion of friendship when he himself lacks emotion? Trying so hard to retrieve what he has lost when it may never have existed in the first place. He deserves nothing more than our pity.
I find the dramatic music kind of funny.
The king, Riku, and now I've lost Kairi again, too.
Yep. Life really is a circle sometimes, Sora.
Donald's right, you know. Why, you're the key that connects everything.
So it's all my fault.
Yeah, and it's an endless cycle. Don't worry. Sora, one day, the IP will rest. And you'll be able to not have to save the world again. That day is definitely not today.
Just do what comes natural to you, and we're sure to find them.
You said it.
Thanks, guys.
Oh no! Hollow Bastion! It's all covered in darkness!
What? Oh.
You're right, Chipper. I wonder what's going on. Sora! We'd better hurry and check it out right away!
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna skip right over that. We're gonna go to Lion King first. I think that's gonna be fun. That's gonna. I want to know. I want to see what that world's like. All right, let's do this.
Let's go!
All right. All right. It's interesting. This is this route. They made it a lot more condensed than the others so far. It feels a bit more claustrophobic and like I'm taking a lot more hits than I normally do with these. All right. All right. I think that if I had to give a complaint for about it though, I think the actual background and stuff for this like claustrophobic area is kind of boring. There we go. There we go. We're good. I think we're good. Okay, we might. This might be where we get to the world. Oh no. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't expect that. God damn it. Hey, this has the single most challenging yummy one so far.
Bring it on.
All right. All right. Wipe out these guys. Oh, lately, I have been musing on. I've been getting back into watching some stuff. Recently. I've been wanting to watch. I've been watching stuff recently, and the annoying thing is all the sites I used to watch anime on just kind of got nuked, and obviously, like, I mean, there's a legitimate stuff I can watch. I guess I can watch it on, but you know, that never has every show. Like, this is something I kind of hate about the modern world of streaming, right? With streaming sites, is it feels like it's a lot of trying to chase down the shows that you actually want to watch or were maybe mid-watching. Obviously, I have DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. I don't want to have to bust those out. Plus, for some reason, my disc player actually it stopped reading Blu-ray discs, and I know I'm gonna have to replace it. Probably the laser. But anyway, I was watching what's the name of the show? Well, for one thing I was watching was the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. That thing has actually aged pretty well, surprisingly, as far as, like, it looks good. It also, wait, alright, we might have some conflict imminent. Damn it. How many ships? There we go. Okay. I didn't actually mean to go full into the autistic editing. Oh, wait, no, I get it. The sample blueprints is what I'd probably be looking for here. Okay. I'll just name it the Rangi. Because why not? I am actually egotistical enough to name a ship after myself. I would too. With the cannon upgrade, by the way. The Invincible, okay. Okay, now, hey, hold on. This one has a lot more endurance, it looks like. Alright. I kind of like that this ship does look kind of locked and loaded.
Full speed ahead!
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead. Hopefully this time we'll win. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just saw one of them was on my ship. That was interesting. Okay. I do feel like this ship is I'm doing better with. Okay. Okay, Jet. Let's see. Let's do this. I think I should be able to win this now. Ooh. Ah. I at least feel like I'm surviving longer than I did last time. Oh, there we go. We did it. We made it, chat. I win level 8 blueprint. Falcon level 7. Falcon level 8. Yeah, I like the ship line design actually a lot. I don't know, the look of it. I kind of like that sort of... It's like that compact, armed to the teeth kind of look. Obviously, the coloring could use some work, but... Okay, there we go. This is our first red world. I don't know what that means, but let's go ahead and jump right in. Well, this is interesting that we're encountering young Simba in the... Are we? Well, yeah, but we're encountering young Simba in this world. But we had Simba as a summon in the previous, so is that gonna be addressed? Oh, they also just don't have any voice acting here for this. Yeah, they just kind of kept... Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's a nightmare, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so the idea is we are joining Simba essentially before he goes to, back to Pride Rock. Interesting. I mean, I assume it's before he goes back to Pride Rock. Are we gonna be animals, or are we gonna be normal, like, Donald, Goofy, and Sora? I mean, I guess Donald and Goofy already are animals. Technically, but...
Hey, check us out.
Why did they turn Goofy into a turtle?
This place is kind of creepy, though.
Oh. This is gonna be interesting.
Heartless?
Oh, I don't know, Sora. I get the feeling they might live here.
Oh my gosh, trespassing through a river being in trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be silly. We love you to stick around for lunch.
Oh, there they are.
We didn't bring anything to eat.
That's not gonna be a problem. Gosh, Sora. I think we're the
Yeah,
ones.
it's like, okay, I see what I can't what you're putting down here. I don't like it.
Whoa! Going somewhere?
Man, that Scar's got the worst timing.
Just let him roar.
We better go see what he wants. Sounds like he's grumpy enough already.
Fine.
Well, that's convenient.
I don't know what that was about, but I'm glad it's over. Everything's harder on 4 legs.
Gotta start practicing.
I found a trick to it. Here, let me show you.
It's kind of neat that they did this. I always say I like the gimmick worlds. Interesting. So well, I bet there are lots of moves we can do that we normally couldn't. I think it's gonna be very funny to see Sora try to do the locking the world thing as a lion. Okay, so the gourd thing is a chest. Okay. But Sora Lion just looks funny to me.
Are you thinking what I'm
Nope,
thinking?
we got some unique Heartless.
What'll we do?
Of course, Scar would actually call the Heartless. It makes sense.
Stay back.
I just point out that Sora is not like an adult lion. He's like a tiny lion. I do like how fast he feels though. In combat. Oh, defense increased. He feels like he moves fast.
Thank you. You really saved me.
We're just glad you're okay.
Did you see any other Heartless around here?
Heartless? Is that what they're called? I'm not sure if there are any others. I don't usually hunt outside the Pride Lands.
Pride Lands?
Hey, do you know if a guy named Riku is there? Or some bad guys in black hoods? Or maybe this really big bully named Pete? Oh well, we might as well go take a look anyway.
Wait, the Pride Lands are dangerous. Scar and the hyenas have made things unbearable for everyone. There's no food left. They've driven off the prey. We're about to starve.
We
Oh.
can handle a little danger. You just saw us beat those Heartless, didn't you?
I guess you're right. You could be just what the kingdom needs. Maybe you can help us.
I like.
You mean take on this Scar guy and all
It
hyenas?
sounds to me almost like she's like, maybe you
He
can
took
be
over
king.
when our last king, Mufasa, died.
So you're saying this guy's your king? You want us to take down your king?
Give me
Wait just a minute.
a minute. Look.
We can't just go around
Okay.
knocking kings off their thrones. Then again, if they see
Wait,
that
what
I'm
what
stronger
just
than
happened?
their king, maybe
There we
they'll
go.
ask me to be their next king.
Sora.
I'd have to refuse, of course. Still,
I kind of
I'd
like
to see
that.
Pride Lands,
Of
so
course
you
I'd
guys don't mind
refuse.
lending 'em a paw, do you?
Letting them apart. He's even picking up the lingo.
There it goes again.
See, this feels like it's designed to be a bit
She's
more
gonna go on ahead
isolated
tell the other
and
lionesses.
as a
We're
world,
supposed to meet her at a place called Pride Rock.
which makes sense. I don't know how you could bring in. I don't know how you can bring in the plot with Sora as a lion, but it's still a neat little gimmick world. I always like it when it's a world where Sora, Donald, and Goofy have unique designs compared to to how they normally look. But yeah, this is also a good way to level up. So. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead. Yeah, no, Sora just feels fast like this. That's the other thing. Like, it feels very different to control, but it feels almost like the opposite of the Atlantis movement. Where the Atlantis movement, it always bugs me. It always feels a little too slow. This feels really fast and energetic. Like. It feels very fast. It feels very energetic, and it feels like you're all. It feels very mobile. I think I'd say that. It's hard for. I'm trying to think of a game that's comparable to. Oh, okay, it's this guy again. To achieve transcendence. That's an odd question. I guess Donald because he's a duck, so it's not like cannibalism. You could probably cook him. Oh wait, no, eat alive. Okay, In that case, I don't know. That's an odd question. But yeah, it's this guy in chat again. He always asks like deranged shit, but I kind of find it funny. So I consider banning him, but I don't know. I find him funny. I find it kind of funny. I claimed my birthright. Yeah. But yeah, I like how fast it feels. That's the best way to put it. And it's not mechanically like too different to the point where it feels foreign. Like the game kind of controls the same, but it feels like the speed is up. Oh, true. I mean, I probably won't ban you as long as you're not, like, doing stuff beyond the line. If you're just saying inane shit, I don't really care. Get so post away, man. I just noticed Goofy is, like, spinning in the shell. Everyone's waiting at Pride Rock. Okay, I guess I'll go there. Let me just... I think that the this world also works really well in the fact that it's this world works really well in the fact that the game is a lot more big and less platformy. Kind of fits playing as an animal character, and the speed that you move at is another thing that's like in its favor, because they can just give it a little bit of a bigger map. Wow, everyone's talking about my loads. That's kind of weird, man. But nah, I probably won't. I find it funny, so. I'm assuming you can't do any of your drive and stuff like that. I'm just gonna look around. Because I'm also enjoying kind of the farming. Damn, mouse tears. Wow. Ouch. That's harsh. I'm sorry, it just looks so funny and goofy with the, well, with the, like, kind of starish shaped shield kind of rotating like that. Oh, we got a cutscene.
That's him.
What? What is it?
I told Rafiki you might be able to help us force Scar and the hyenas out of the Pride Lands. But he says it won't work. You see, whoever saves the Pride Lands will be our next king. And he has to have the right qualities.
Meaning?
I think she means you're not cut out for the job, Sora.
I'm sorry you came all this way.
Hey, no, it's okay.
Oh, wow.
You better go before Scar finds out you're here. I'm really sorry.
Wait, why would Scar get offended at me? I guess, Place has gone to ruin ever since Scar became king. What are we supposed to do when the hyenas eat up all our prey? Well, it's funny, because hyenas aren't supposed to be scavengers, so, like, they're just gonna eat whatever they can eat when they can eat it, you know? Because that's kind of what they do, because, well, if you're a scavenging animal, you don't really know when your next meal is, so if a meal is available. Actually, this is true for a lot of animals. We should talk to Rafiki. Now, only pretenders to the throne are there. Kind of funny to me that Rafiki's just here. Just hanging out. When did he get here? What's this cave? A painting of a lion. That's the other interesting thing. It feels like, for the game, Sora has no idea who's on this world. Oh, there we go.
Hey, a snack?
Snack? Nah. We got us a 3-course meal.
Look at that. Here comes Scar, the king.
Pete is a gorilla.
Pete.
Okay, never mind. Pete is still involved. Then again, I don't know if I would say Pete is the main plot. He feels almost like a side antagonist in a lot of ways.
My back.
He's like...
What are you doing here?
Oh, the cute little kitty's worried about me. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my friends.
We're surrounded.
Go on, ladies. You've got some hunting to do.
The herds have moved on, Scar. We can't hunt in a land with no prey.
No prey. Then what do you call this?
We're not
Damn,
prey.
they're sicking the lions on us.
Nice and fresh, too.
Well, they're all yours, Scar.
Oh,
Run! Follow me!
Sorry, I'll get you involved in it. No big deal. It's not your fault, Sora wouldn't be a good king. Hey, I'd give it a try, right? But you did want to be king. Well, you know. Anybody else who could be king? There was, but he died when he was just a cub. He was the son of our last king, Mufasa. If only Simba were here. Simba? But Simba's just fine. He was fighting right beside us not that long ago. You mean Simba's alive? But where is he? That I don't know. Of course. Yeah, I like that this is almost like the summons sort of game for a lot of the new worlds that they gave. Because a lot of the summons were worlds that we couldn't visit before. I will say this gameplay almost makes me, maybe it, you know what it reminds me of? It makes me want to play Okami. That's probably what it most wants to do. I think I have Okami on Steam. I should see if that works with controller and potentially play that as a cooldown game from this. I think that would be really fun. I think that would be really fun. But I don't know, there's something about the gameplay that's just, like I said, I think it's the speed. Because like everything is sped up, everything, but it's also bigger maps. Compared to the other worlds, which all felt a little condensed to me.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
Let me guess.
The past, right?
Hakuna Matata!
Would you look how he's grown, Pumbaa? Why, when I rescued the little guy, he was only this big.
Well, it wasn't quite that big. It was still bigger than you, Timba. Or Timon. Timba. I'm always terrible with names, guys. I'm a little scatterbrained today. I've been kind of tired recently. That's the thing I kind of hate about, like, 4th of July week. You get people, like, setting off fireworks and stuff in the middle of the night. It always wakes me up. It always wakes me up.
What's wrong?
We're never gonna make it.
I guess Rafiki was right.
What?
Never mind, it's not important. Here, I'll show you how. You can do it.
How did Donald and Goofy... Well, I guess Donald is easy. He can fly. How did Goofy get over? Learned the dash ability. Oh, lion, okay. Yeah, because that's what lion needed, it to go even faster. I actually agree with that, too. Okay. Energy stone. Like I said, with the turtle shell, I just find it really funny. Alright. AP boosts, okay. Let's go ahead and add those to Sora again. All right. We're in the cutscene now.
When Simba's father, King Mufasa, died, we were told that Simba died alongside him.
Who told you that?
Scar.
It is time.
It must be Simba! Sora, hurry!
Wait up!
Okay. My desk is having weird issues again. This is something I've noticed. I like this desk a lot, but its main problem is it seems to have to occasionally need, like, the bolts tightened. That's kind of annoying to me. I always view it as, like... Or not the bolts tightened, but the screws tightened. Is that normal, chat? Is that a normal problem to have? For years, I just didn't use like proper desks, so I never had this issue with other furniture, so okay. There we go. Okay. Bonus level. Next level is 1,200 something. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. I like that design of that key. Honestly, I think the Keyblade designs have been kind of spot on for a lot of them. This is probably the worst one, to be honest. I get what it is, I get what it's trying to do, but I don't think it hits the mark. Follow the Wind, that one's also a little boring. Well, Hero's Crest I like a lot. I like the look of. Hidden Dragon, I kind of like the look of that, even though it's a little less key-like there. And then Oathkeeper I just really like. I don't know why. I don't think it's very practical, but I just like it. I think there's a lot they put of work they put into the Keyblade designs, and I really like it. I would be very interested in like what kind of artists they had. Do they have like multiple artists that like design Keyblades, or was it just like a main guy? Or was it multiple artists under a main guy? That's what I would want to know. What? Oh, magic increased and once more is the ability. Let's see what once more does. Cure 1 HP remains after taking damage from a combo. Oh! Oh, that's actually really good. That is actually really good. Oh. There we go. Alright. Ooh, it's kind of hot. It is interesting too. Simba fighting the Heartless, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, it's these guys."
It's me, Sora. Donald and Goofy are here too. Sora, Donald, Goofy. What happened to you?
Help, Simba! Help! She's gonna eat us!
Actually, is Sora meant to be yeah, because it is weird they designed.
Happened in the jungle. I have to go help my friends.
It is weird they designed Sora after like the young Simba almost. I think that's very clearly the design they went with. But I guess it makes sense because Sora is supposed to be like a teenager at this point, right? Torn pages. We found some more. And we have the map. Okay. Oh. How do I... I need to land that. So the problem is I have to hit the right moment to get that puzzle piece. Okay. Give me a second to go use the bathroom, chat, and I will be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Where did I put my control? There it is. Okay. I'm enjoying this world. I don't think it's the best. Because the problem with worlds like this is they are gimmick worlds. And I think that would probably annoy some people. I personally think it's a really good gimmick world, though. Excuse me.
Simba, wait! It's Nala. Don't you recognize her?
There we go.
Nala? It's me, Simba.
Simba! You are alive!
Hey, what's going on here?
Don't worry. They're all friends of mine.
So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
Yeah, we're not planning to.
They don't want to eat me like I'm some kind of pig?
We won't, but you are a pig, right?
Call me Mr. Pig.
Could you guys excuse us for a few minutes?
Why am I not surprised?
Simba, you've got to come back to Pride Rock. I thought Sora might be able to help, but you're the only one who can save us from Scar.
I mean, I could help. I could still beat up Scar.
I can't go back.
There's a thing I can do.
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
There is something you can do about. That's a funny thing. I said this during the Lion King review with Iron. I always liked the idea of Hakuna Matata, but the thing about Hakuna Matata is it only really applies if there is nothing you can do.
It's not the Simba I remember. Something about Hakuna Matata.
Like, for example, like oh, if it's like a trolley problem, but then if you pull the lever, it's just nobody dies, and you like, it's like sometimes bad, or maybe if it's a trolley problem, it's like, oh, okay, 2 people die or 1 people die. It's like, yeah, bad things happen. You have to pull. It's still not okay to not pull the lever, or rather, it's still not okay to not make the decision. Because I don't know, I can see somebody freezing at a trolley problem. I can also see somebody maybe having a different view based off maybe different factors, but including just the idea of getting involved. Yeah, maybe that does make you complicit in things, that in the consequences, and people don't want that. What the hell? Fucking Glide Max. How do I get it? How do I get that? You saw that, right? It was like sliding in the absurd. There we go. Oh. I love the sliding. It's fun. Alright, let's talk to Simba.
dead, and it's because of me. It's my fault. I can't go back. It won't change anything.
Look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
Father, are you there?
Simba, you have forgotten who you are. You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
Is anyone technically ever who they used to be?
You can all come out now. I'm going back to face my past. I could use your help.
He really is a king.
Circle of Life. I'd assume Simba's probably a more martial character. Let's check out that sword though. Seems like that's a good one for sword build. Though I say that, I don't know how different the builds are. That's gonna be interesting. Alright. Okay. Wildcat. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay. Okay. I still do think Sora could have done something. He kind of just... Like, I mean... I don't know, Sora. I think we could have taken Scar. I think we probably... Oh. Shaman's Relic. Is that a... Is that... Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Donald's strength and maximum... Was that maximum HP or maximum AP? Actually, that's a good idea. I should probably check Donald's AP. Auto healing. Restores HP while replaced by another party member with change. Oh, I like that. That's useful. It also creates another reason to use the change ability. That looked like one of the monkeys from Tarzan World too. This is probably the good world to use the monkeys, by the way. Because you're gonna want to reuse assets. Like that's a normal thing with these games. One of my favorite game series for regularly like economically reusing their assets is probably well, I mean, it's the king of it, right? It's Yakuza. Yakuza used the same like main hub world map for decades at this point. Until basically Kamurocho is used so much, and like the newer series, obviously now they have the Hawaii map. I have to do a Yakuza playthrough. I really would be excited to do that, and I could get Dan in on that too. So.
Wait a minute, we're gonna fight your uncle for this?
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
Simba, you're alive.
This
Yeah,
kingdom
and
doesn't
Scar is
belong to
spooked.
you.
Simba's the rightful king.
The choice is yours, Scar. Either step
The choice
down
is
or
yours.
fight.
You can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I'd hate to
Boondocks
cross
is
over to
fantastic, and I
defend
recommend
Simba.
people
I've put the past behind me.
watch it.
But what about your faithful subjects? Have they?
Simba, what's he talking about?
Go on. Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
Oh, that was me. Sorry about that.
I am.
He admits it, murderer. If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive.
No, it
You
was still
deny it.
me.
No, but it was an accident.
I was the gazelle that ran him over.
Daddy isn't here to save you.
I thought it would be funny.
Now everyone knows why. Now, this looks familiar. I think I've seen this before. Oh, yes. I remember. This is just the way your father looked before he died. And here's my little secret. I killed Mufasa.
Hey, everybody! He killed Mufasa! He just said it!
Murderer! Tell them the truth!
All right, all right. I did it.
Louder!
I killed Mufasa.
I like the way the voice actor pronounces Mufasa. Mufasa. Like he puts a certain
You get Scar. We'll handle these
he
guys.
puts a certain like emphasis around the middle of the word, bro. that kind of adds an extra like layer to the end of it, you know, the fa. So, oh, there we go. Well, I mean, it does kind of seem like a wasted opportunity to not have like more. Oh, we're back to the normal. We're back to the normal crew. It would have been interesting to have a hyena heartless. There we go. I figured that's how I was supposed to get that one. Mm. Oh, it's like the Minnie Mouse mission, so I should probably avoid calling them while I'm still beating the hyenas to death. Alright. Go ahead and... Alright. There we go. Maximum HP is up, by the way. For both me and Donald.
Where's Simba?
He went up there.
Also, first attempt. I'm happy with that. I really like the gameplay as a Lion Simba. I really like it. It's really fun. I think speed adds a lot to an action game. As anyone who's ever played an action game can tell you. There's a place for slower games. Like Expedition 33 is was probably one of my favorite games of all time. That's a turn-based one, but there's something to be said for a game where you have that speed, and I don't even think it's always Pooh, I don't feel like is a particularly speedy game, but I really like that game too. It's a action game. It's a legendary action game.
This is his fight, Donald.
No, I think we should beat the fuck out of him. I think we should beat the fuck out of Scar. We know he's channeling the power of darkness. I don't know why that's because I know how the movie ends. That was really funny. Wait, oh, is Pete a lion? Or I thought he was a monkey. Which made sense to me.
Jealousy turned the king of Pride Rock into a heartless. Oh, your kingdom's gonna rise again. But this time as the Pride Lands of Darkness.
That's what you think.
All right, chat. Let's do this. All right. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Let's go ahead and we'll pop a potion, and we're gonna also swap in Donald to kind of cover our asses with healing until we have magic back. You know what? I just automatically used it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Wait, his HP... Okay, no, his HP started going down again. Alright, let's go ahead and... There we go. Yep, also, maximum MP increased. See, I kind of had to lock in, felt like I had to lock in there. And I'm wondering if he's going to have a transformation in the second stage. Because it would be not too surprising if he has a second stage. I say that, but this game has been less doing that. I think. I don't think they do two-stage boss fights as much in this game. I think they do one fight and then another fight. Like, we had the hyena fight and then we had the... I think that's another reason that the worlds are a little shorter. Because I'm not getting bogged down in, like, two different phases of a boss fight. It's a bit less JRPG platformer and more kind of JRPG adjacent action game.
What's with the light show?
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell Simba.
Oh, he's probably busy. Just tell him we'll be back soon.
Oh, that's right. He's king now. He's gonna be so busy, he'll probably forget about his two best buddies.
Well, you always got Hakuna Matata, right?
Guess so.
What do you mean, guess so? And what if he forgets to tell the carnivores who we are? One look at you, and you're a pig roast!
That's Mr. Pig Roast.
Same thing. And I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner.
Pumbaa?
What did you want,
You
Timon?
can never forget your true buddies.
That's also true. You can't forget your No, it's funny. I remember the homies that I knew back in like elementary school. I remember a lot of them. I remember the homies I had in middle school. You know? And some of them were different. And there's some people that I was like really good friends with in elementary school that once everyone got to middle school, kind of like ghosted people because they got more popular and stuff, and you know how kids are. There's one specific person I remember that did that. All right, so I think I'm gonna try and do Hercules, and then after that, maybe I'll try and see. Maybe that after that, I'll try and see if I have the energy and time to do. Because I do, once again, I do know kind of how some things are. Because a long time ago, I did look into the story, even though I hadn't played the game. That's why I know a lot, actually, without having played the game fully. Because obviously I was interested in it. There we go. Alright. It's a cars. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, alright. What round are we at? Match 6. This is where we lost last time. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go, chat. The, Right. There we go. We've already passed our last run. I kind of think I remember this one. So, for some reason. No, wait, oh, does it count the last one you finished, or the one you ended on? I'm not sure, but, I do remember these enemies, because they're from the retro Mickey Mouse world. Which is still one of those worlds I really like. And then, yeah, we go to the big buff Mulan guy. I don't know what do you call these guys? It's not quite a centaur. It's centaur, well, it's kind of centaur-like, I guess. It's like a Chinese flavored centaur, you know? I'm wondering if there's a specific word for it. Alright, let's go. Alright, alright. Chat, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. I'm confident now. We're gonna win the tournament. Probably a boss battle at the end. Oh, yep. And we know exactly how to... Well, we know how you win this in the original. It was to target Yuffie, because she is the more danger... Well, she's the more ranged of the two, I would say, rather. She's the one that can kind of hit you everywhere, while, and kind of surprise you, while with him... Alright, chat, I'm pretty confident we're gonna win this. There we go. Alright. Yeah. We got our first trophy. Greatly increases defense. Does it actually put our trophies anywhere? It does. Okay. Okay, chat. So we have two options so far. I'd imagine that gonna put one over here and one over there too. Go ahead and put the protect bell on Donald because he's kind of woefully lacking. And I'm kind of debating if I want to continue on the stream. Okay. They are really, I've noticed this. The game is really generous with AP boosts. Okay. Well, we are gonna have to go back to do the torn pages anyway. Because I was kind of considering doing a bit of Winnie the Pooh world. Time is it? It's that time. Okay, let me think for a second. I'm probably gonna call it, actually. I'm feeling a little tired still. Thank you very much, chat, for watching, though. I don't want to, like, phone it in. We did a whole world today, Technically, we did 2, but I don't know if I can count Twilight Town. Nor can I count Atlantis, really. But yeah, I just don't. I feel like what's gonna happen is Hollow Bastion. If I remember right, what's happening right now, it's gonna be basically Tron. So it's a whole separate world that's kind of a weird one where it's not. It's a world that's not a world that is a world, you know. But either way, I'm gonna call it here today. Thank you very much for watching up to this point, and I will see you guys next time. They're liking, subscribing, and commenting, by the way. You know, all the cringe YouTuber, sign off stuff.